Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing out there today in the land of the interwebs? It's Friday. We've made it. The weekend is upon us. Hopefully you've got something nice planned, and if not, hopefully you've got plenty of games to be playing. Well, you should have. You should have. We've got big updates. We've had Zenlises. We've got PGRs today. And very, very soon, we've got Wuthering Waves as well. And a little segue there, guys. I did upload 2 videos today if you want to check those out on my YouTube channel. We uploaded a reaction to Shorekeeper Resonator Showcase. And I must say, it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. I'm hyped. I'm ready. My body is ready to be pulling on her. But speaking of Shorekeeper, it was dampened a little bit by the fact that it's been confirmed now that WuWa is going to be on Jian's rerun. It's official. He's back. We kind of knew this from some of the stuff that was coming from the JP dev notes, but some people were still like, well, you know, maybe it's not happening. It's happening. It's happening. Again, I totally understand it from a business standpoint. I'm not too mad. There's a part of me that's like, I was hoping she was going to be on Shorekeeper's banner, just to make it an absolute banger banner for me. And from a selfish point, I've already got Jian, so, you know, but hey, it's good for the people who don't have Jian. More of a reason to pull him, you know, because he's a great character, and I think you should definitely pull on him. That sounds kind of sus. You should definitely pull for him. So, yeah, good news for some, not so great news for others, but all around, it's good dev notes, good dev notes. But check those 2 videos out, guys, as well, if you want to go over on my YouTube channel. It's very much appreciated. And, yeah, man, we're live a little bit later today because I was actually making those videos. You know, I actually did some YouTubing. It wasn't live. We just made the videos. And, yeah, man, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, my body's ready, guys. My body's ready for the weekend. Ready for Spurs v Man U as well on Sunday. Yeah, now. Yeah, now. Hopefully we can turn it around and actually start to get this season on track. Hopefully. But I'm not gonna hold on to that hope too much because we are fucking shit. To be fair though, I will say one thing. We're holding on to the ball a little bit more. But yeah, it's not great, is it? It's not great, but we won't get into that too much anyway. We're not gonna get bogged down with depressing things like Man United because it's just depressing. But yeah, we got some videos to react to as well today, guys. We're going to check out some gameplay from the Tokyo Game Show for Breakers Unlock the World. Somebody did introduce me to this the other day. I'd heard about it, but I haven't seen any gameplay. We got some new gameplay. We're going to check that out. We're going to react to it. We're going to see what it's all about. We do have some other videos that I want to check out as well. Where are we? We're going to have a little look at the new boss, the Fallacy of No Return for Wuthering Waves. Again, we're going to look at the Breakers Unlock the World gameplay. And yeah, that's all we've really got at the moment for today. Oh, we could watch why Kuro doesn't add new gunners in Wuthering Waves. But again, we're a little bit late. It's past 2 o'clock, so I want to try not to spend too much time reacting to stuff. But at the same time, I do want to get some stuff. You know, get through some stuff, should I say? So we're gonna do a little bit, and then today we're gonna play some PGR because that's had an update today. So yeah, new Omniframe is out. The Blackrock shooter A-frame. So we'll have a little look at that, check out all the new stuff in the game, and you know, just keep enjoying PGR, catch up to where the content's at. We're almost caught up in Zenless Zone Zero as well, so we'll be playing some Zenless over the weekend. Probably be Sunday though. The football's on Sunday, so we'll probably do an evening stream Sunday. It's going to be a little bit of a quieter weekend on the content front, because I've got to do some stuff in the garden tomorrow, and we're going out for food tomorrow evening. So yeah, probably won't be any streams tomorrow, but we will be on Sunday, and next week we'll be grinding. We'll definitely be getting some more double streams up, and getting on at the evening as well, because we haven't really been doing many evening streams this week, so we'll definitely be stepping up with that as well. So yeah, appreciate anybody who might be watching, guys, as well. If you are watching on YouTube, be sure to drop a like on the video. It's much appreciated. And again, quick little plug. I've uploaded 2 videos today too. It's like, what's this, man? Pix has actually been a consistent content creator at the minute. This isn't real. So check those out. It's appreciated. And shout out to everybody who has been watching those. Actually, the Shorekeeper videos seems to be popping, to be fair. Hopefully you're good, guys. Hopefully you're good. Alright, we ain't gonna mess around too much today. Wait to see people coming in, and then we'll get into it. We'll get into it. We need to do I need to do some memory farming as well today for yeah boy. We might watch this video from Kazahana as well, maybe. Might check that out. Does anybody know how the Genshin Impact version 5.1 special program went as well? Was it any good? Was there anything cool shown off? Did upload some videos as well yesterday for Never Needs to Evany, so you can check those out as well, along with the 2 videos that I uploaded today. Check it out. But yeah, again, I am not gonna lie, I understand why, but I'm a little bit sad about YooHoo being on Gian's banner. You know what? I might just pull on the banner anyway. Fuck it. I've been good. I haven't spent any money on the game for a while. You know, I'm thinking, why not, man? Kuro have been giving me some good fun recently in PGR and in Wuthering Waves. So let's pull on Shorekeeper. Let's get her. Let's do our thing there. Let's maybe go for a weapon. I'm kind of contemplating whether I'll do that now or skip it. I do want to get it because that energy regen is nice. But then, you know, pull on the Gian banner as well, just to go for the YooHoo rate ups. And hey, if we get Gian buzzing, we got C1 Gian, and you know, happy days. But I don't want to burn too much luck because obviously Camellia, you know, and burn too much currency as well. Hey, what's going on, Riley? Welcome to the stream. Hello. Yes, I've uploaded 2 videos actually today. The Resonator Showcase is up as well for Shorekeeper. If you haven't already seen it, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful video, actually. You should check it out. But I have uploaded a reaction to it on my channel, actually, as well. So shout out to anybody who's watched that. How's things anyway? You doing well? You having a good day? I have to go chuck some shorts on, man. It's gone really warm in my office. I'm getting roasted on my Gian crit rate. Yes, I need to check out that actually, Riley, for Star Rail. I'll have a look at that actually. Good few days for catches, isn't it? Really, you know, update for ZZZ, update for freaking PGR, update for Wuthering Waves, banging. We got some new gameplay as well for for Breakers Unlock the World. We're going to check that out in a minute from the Tokyo Game Show. So hopefully as well we see a bunch more stuff coming out over the next few days. Because wait a minute, does it run till tomorrow? Is it the Tokyo Game Show? Is it the 26th and the 29th? So we still got today and tomorrow on the Tokyo Game Show. So hopefully we see some more stuff coming out to the Tokyo Game Show as well. That's going to be interesting. Alright, let me get that up. Yeah, guys, if you are watching on YouTube, drop a like. Appreciated. As I've got to plug in a couple of times as well. I've uploaded 2 videos today. Yeah, give me a second. I'm just going to go and chuck some shorts on because I'm fucking warm. Back in a moment. Boys and girls, I am feeling it today. I'm feeling it. Because trained legs yesterday. It's the first time in like 2 weeks. Because got a clutch went in my car. Oh man. I'm struggling to stand up. Going up and down the stairs is wrecking. Like, I did train quite hard. Deep range of motion as well yesterday, but whew, it's hard. Stairs are my enemy at the moment. Sitting on the toilet as well, just like sitting down, just like, oh my god. But yeah, should we get into it then anyway? Because we're late today. It's going to be a shorter stream because I was uploading videos. I've got a good excuse this time. Usually, it's just that I've been procrastinating, and just before I've gone live, I've ended up watching some weird murder video on YouTube, you know, and these like killer interview videos and body cam videos, or just like some random shit, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm late for the stream. But not that today. I was actually working. I was being a good YouTuber. So yeah. Alright, I think we'll start off with checking out this, shall we? New gameplay from TGS, Tokyo Game Show. Breakers Unlock the World. Somebody in my chat did kind of mention this game to me the other day, and I'd heard about it. And I'm pretty sure I saw Sticks talking about it like a year ago, because I think the initial trailer happened like a year ago, didn't he? But it kind of just went under the radar for me. But we watched a little bit of footage yesterday, I think it was, and I was intrigued. Colour me intrigued. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm liking the look of this. I'm liking the look of it. It's far from perfect, of course. No game is. But it looks kind of nice. It looks kind of nice. So let's get into the video, shall we? Breakers Unlock the World, TGS gameplay, Tokyo Game Show. Let's check it out. This looks interesting. Japanese gacha game coming this year, apparently. 2024 was the supposed release date. Whether that's still happening, I don't know. We're closing in on the end of 2024, and we really haven't heard anything about a specific date, I don't think, anyway. But let's check out the gameplay, and let's see what it's saying. What's up, Rihanna? Okay, so are we in a... there's other players here. Yeah, these are other players, aren't they? Interesting. So, is it a little bit more like Tower of Fancies than MMO element to it? Or is this just a hub area where you can see other players potentially? Interesting. We look like we've got dungeon runs. Kuro, I'm begging ya. Give us dungeons in Wuthering Waves, please. These enemies look pretty cool as well. Okay. This is some big ice wolf. Alright, let's go. Let's have a look at the combat then. Let's have a look at the combat. Looks like we've got 3 characters, 2 abilities on screen, typical UI stuff. Looks like we can exit out here. I wonder what this is over the left-hand side. You guys can't actually see that. Let me just hide my cam for a split second. See that there on the UI? I wonder if that's some sort of ability charge thing or something. I'm not too sure. Interesting. Again, 3 characters here. Looks like we've got a water character. I'm assuming a fire character, I think. Maybe, I don't know. And maybe some sort of like aero character. Looks like this one's a mage. Let's go. We've got a timer as well, counting down from 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, so we're talking full-on action combats. I must say, it doesn't look slow, but looks, I don't know, I don't want to use the word meandering. It looks good, though. It looks good. Definitely, I think some of these moves could maybe be improved a little bit, but this definitely is looking good to me. I guess maybe she's not a mage then? I don't know, because she's beating that dude up with that. That's kind of cool. Animation seem kind of basic, but that's not a bad thing. I think sometimes you get too bogged down on all that sort of stuff for me. As long as the game's fun. You know, animations and visuals is a secondary thing, isn't it? But this by no means looks bad. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this looks bad. I'm really liking the look of this. Nice and bright, vibrant. Okay, she's popping an ult. Is that some sort of buff? Looks like whatever she buffed, she's not in the buff anymore. Okay, that's cool. I see some character switches. Okay, so there's a break mechanism. On the gameplay that I did see before, actually, they were fighting a troll, and he had a shield and a sword. And when the break mechanism kicked in, it actually broke the sword, like it was actually physically broken, which I thought was a cool little detail. I guess switching to the DPS potentially here. So I wonder if that character was more like a stun kind of character that's designed for breaking, and now we're rolling into a more of attack-based character potentially. This actually looks really cool, this does. I wonder as well, sorry for keep pausing, I wonder as well, because we were in that little hub area and there were all other players, wondering, is there a matchmaking thing as well? That little thing that we saw on the side now is charging up, so I'm guessing that's for the ults, I'm assuming, potentially, but I don't know, because there is a bar underneath the character as well. Now, I don't know if that's some kind of, like, shield or stance, or it's not a stamina bar for the character, but I'm thinking that on the left's potentially for the ult. It says, what does it say? Does it say Weaver Lance, I think it says? It's really small. Put my camera back. Right, let's go. Okay, character switch. Nice. Okay, I like the look of this character. I'm feeling the look of this character. Okay, this character's more up my style as well with the attack. It's got that sort of fast-paced character animations, hasn't it? Almost where there's like animation skips. Which for me, it's a style I like, actually. Okay, I like it. I like it. Looks like, oh, nice ult. Okay, so that bar on the left has got nothing to do with that move then. Okay, looks like that's obviously a weak spot to go for more DPS. She was doing big damage then. Okay, what are we thinking? What are we thinking about this gameplay? Let me know. Okay, whatever she's doing here is charging up this bar at the bottom. It looks like she's potentially healing as well, I think, because it seems like it's affecting the whole party. Is that like a shield, or...? It's not a shield. I wonder if like when he go... Okay, I think it's stamina, isn't he? Is it stamina? Okay. Alright, okay, so Weaver Lance is like an attack that goes all together. This looks dope. Let me just rewind that. Okay, so you've got like a group ultimate. Interesting. That's cool. Here for the jiggle physics as well. Okay, that's pretty freaking badass, that is. I like how it says on the screen as well. Okay, doing big damage now. It seems like there's obviously lock components there, locking onto different parts of the body by the looks of things. Okay, we've obviously got a dodge window. I'm just trying to figure out what that bar is underneath. What do you think it is? So I'm assuming we've got what, like basic attacks, heavy attacks, and then 2 abilities. Hey, you know what? I'm really liking the look of this. This is right up my street, this is. It definitely feels to me it's got more of a Japanese vibe to it as well. You know, it feels like a cross between like a Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and like a Visions of Mana or something like that. Okay, that was cool. And he's done. Stage clear. Okay. That was pretty cool. Is that all? That all we're getting? That's all we're getting. All right, let's go over to the channel, see if there's a little bit more, shall we? Let's go over to the channel, see if there's a little bit more. This was 4 weeks ago. Breakers Unlock the World teaser trailer. And then, yeah, this is it, man. We've got this. And then I think it goes back to, like, 10 months ago, 4 weeks ago, a day ago, main trailer. Should we check out the trailer, shall we? Let's have a look at the trailer. Let's have a look at the trailer, guys. What are we thinking, though? I'm thinking it looks kind of alright, actually. I'm definitely going to be checking it out, that's for sure. It's got a nice art style. I'm here for the art style. So I'm assuming that looks like that's some sort of hub area where you can hop off into dungeons, potential instances, story quests, all that sort of stuff. I'm curious as well. Is it going to have some MMO elements? Is it co-op? Is it, well, it looks like there's some sort of multiplayer element to some degree. Or at least the hub world is anyway, because there were other players running around, weren't there? Some of the characters look really cool. Now, I'm definitely getting a Grand Blue Fantasy Relink vibes there with the airship and the dragonfly next to it. That we want to be careful that dude doesn't turn around and attack us. Assuming we're going to have bosses like that. That's a badass looking character. And that's a badass looking character. Sword and shield users. Giant snakes. Okay, we've got bow users, ranged users. Okay, I'm here for that. Yeah, definitely feels like it's got more of a traditional JRPG/MMO sort of class setup, doesn't it, this? Yeah, I don't know much about this game, but what I'm seeing already, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Alright, what we thinking? What we thinking, boys and girls? What we thinking? Are you interested? Are you looking forward to this? Again, as I said, from what I've heard, this was apparently dropping this year. We're getting to a point now where, like, that's very soon if it's going to drop this year, isn't it? But yeah, that's Breakers Unlock the World. This is cool. We're seeing stuff from a Tokyo Game Show. Hopefully we see something more before Tokyo Game Show wraps up, because I think it wraps up... Is it Saturday? Is it the 29th it wraps up? Or Sunday? I think it wraps up Sunday, doesn't it? Because it's 27th today. So yeah, Sunday, I think. So I think it started yesterday. Thursday through Sunday, I believe, yeah. Okay, all right, interesting, cool. Let me know what you think, guys. Vic Game Studios, Breakers, Unlock the World. I'm interested. I'm hyped. I'm looking forward to that, actually. It looks cool. Looks cool. Gotta give it some time, see what the crack is. Let's actually have a look. Yeah, release date. It just says coming out 2024. Let me have a look on the Twitter a second. My worry is it might be coming out 2024 for JP, and then Global has to wait. Because I don't think. Let's have a look here. I don't know if there is an English. Wait a minute, what's this? No, I don't know if there is. Yeah, they've got a Japan Twitter page, but I don't think they've got an English page. Translate the bio. This is official account for Vic Game Studios' new game Breakers Unlock the World. We provide you with information about the game and its development status. All images, videos, etc. are under development. Let's have a look here. What's it say? Win 5,000 yen Amazon gift certificate participation. So nothing here about release dates by the looks of things. So yeah. Gameplay video. Looks like there might be some potential playable. It might be playable there by the looks of things. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm interested. Calling me interested, as I said. I'll be keeping my eye on this, guys. I'll let you know as soon as I know more info as well. You know what? Hold up a second. Let me have a look on their website. Have they got it all well? Am I looking at Vic? Was it Vic Games? Is it Vic Game Studios? Here we go. Here we are. Vic Game Studios. We translated the page because it's JP. Yeah, pretty much. Games. Okay, it hasn't translated the page for me. The Opening of Fate. What's this game? Is this this is the one we're looking at? Yeah, PC and mobile. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's all in Japanese, so I ain't got a clue. I ain't even gonna pretend like I know what I'm talking about there. You know. South Korea publisher from the dev that makes Black Clover. Oh, is it interesting? So yeah, at the minute, they've only got a JP, Japanese website and JP Twitter. I don't see any English Twitter, so that makes me think that it's not coming to global yet. Typically with these Japanese games, we usually see something like around about a year, don't we, before it comes to global, which sucks. That's the case. This will definitely be one that I might have to contemplate seeing if we could just get on and hopefully, you know, with some of these games, they might not come global, but the game's English anyway, you know, UI and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully that's the case, and we can maybe check the game out a little bit earlier if it's the case. What's going on, Rayona, as well? I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing good. Looks interesting, but need to wait and see. Yeah, definitely got to see what the crack is, that's for sure. But I'm looking forward to that. It definitely looks cool. It's up my alley anyway. Where are we? Okay. We got some other videos to check out. Some other videos. Where are we? Let's check out the new boss. The WuWa. Let's check out the new boss. It's only a short video. Let's have a look then. All right then, lots of new info coming out for Wuthering Waves at the minute, because obviously the new update drops in a couple of days. Now we've got some gameplay of the new boss, Fallacy of No Return, and he really seems to like pounding Shorekeeper, apparently. It's a bit sus. Let's check it out now. I do like the echo when you call it in, because it is like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stand attack, isn't he? So let's have a look at the book. Bit of Shorekeeper action as well. I like the audio, I'll say from the start. I think this is a really cool looking Echo, this is. I know when you call the Echo in, you don't get to see it like this and you just see the hands, but it's a cool looking boss. Like, it's pretty badass, if I'm honest. Oh, did you see that then as well when he stamped? The axe opened up as well. Animations look pretty cool as well. Okay. We actually... Oh, he's got Yoo-Hoo in the team also, and Jinsen. Is this literally just him stomping? So, looking at the... I don't know what's going on here. Looking at the attack patterns, though, they don't... You know? I can't even see levels here. Like, seems pretty passive. Okay, that was cool. That looks badass. Okay, that's cool. Obviously, we'll probably see different kind of attack patterns as well. So far, they're pretty easy to, you know, they're telegraphed quite early, aren't they? I'm really liking this, like, how he breaks up into, cubes, like, and teleports. That's kind of cool. This is a badass looking boss, so at least it's not like freaking Juhei that spends all his time running off.
Physical damage detected.
Oh, you got clapped that time.
Durability lowered. The feeling of do not.
Okay, I'm thinking maybe this person's definitely zoomed in because they don't want the UID being shown. Is that what it is? Out of context title, wild. So is it? They're not actually getting into it here then. They're just hopping around, letting him stomp the ground. Okay. Seems like it. Seems like it. Oh, I was hoping that was actually going to be a fight video. That sucks. Well, that blows. That blows. Oh, I got a video I wanted to check out. Super short.
Yo, I think it's time.
Check out this video from Steorg. Super short, super sweet, hopefully. I do like Steorg videos. Should definitely check him out, guys. Drop a preemptive like. Why Kuro doesn't add new gunners in Wuthering Waves? I'll tell you why they freaking don't add them. Because they're not that great, if I'm honest. Josh. You know, they're okay. Got the sniffles, my bad. But yeah, they're just... For me, I don't find them that intuitive or that fun in general. And obviously, you know, no parry, all that sort of stuff. It's just not for me. Hopefully, we do get a gun using 5-star post 2.0 that actually brings the ranged meta back potentially. That makes it, even if it's not like a great character in terms of like the meta, if it's fun, I'll use it because the meta doesn't really affect me like that. I just don't care. If a character's fun, I'm here for it. If they've got a good kit as well, then I'm definitely here for it as well. But if it looks cool and it's fun to use, then I'll check it out. But for me, for the most part, most of the range characters, it's just not that fun to use.
Yo, I think it's time to talk about gun users in Wuthering Waves.
Okay.
One category that everybody loves. The amount of 5-star characters that we have, which is 0. And that's why it's time to talk about.
Honestly, that might be one of the reasons as well as to why they're not that fun, because there's no 5-stars, but that's not really a great argument as well. I'm making this argument, not saying Steorgi's, just like, you know, playing devil's advocate, because there's plenty of 4-star characters that are fun. Yeah, I just don't think ranged characters stack up to melee characters in this game at all.
Why don't we have a new limited 5-star that uses guns? Now, to start off, if we look at the standard characters, even in the initial roster, we didn't get any gun 5-star user. So the expectations for a gun user from the start was like, okay, we're gonna get a gun user at 1.1, 1.2, maybe 1.3. We still didn't get anything. And the thing is, we got...
Maybe the way they'll lean into a 5-star gun user, because some people's talking about a Glacio DPS. I'm thinking just like an insane support user. Gun user, sorry. You know, that's how they make one that's really good, because I'm like, I just think that the weapon users, the gun users, definitely feel like the way they play just probably fit into being support characters more, sub DPSs, supports, potential healers, stuff like that. But I guess I'm just biased because I just don't really enjoy it that much.
We got more broadblade
Hey,
characters.
what's up, Sam?
We got more sword users. We didn't expect much, but they easily exceeded expectations. If we take Jinsa, for example, her animations were so good. Same thing with Shang-Li. And that's our first point. It's easier to exceed expectations with the other weapons. Because to create a gun user, a lot of people will think about Devil May Cry and think about any other game that has gun
Hey, yo, that'd be a way to bring in a 5-star gun user, you know? Just saying, that would actually be a really good way to bring in a 5-star gun user.
users with a fast-paced way, and even think about PGR and how in most successful games, gun users are made to be super fun, and for
Yeah,
Wuthering Waves,
I think
they
that
have to
in
create
PGR
something
they are.
new and not just copy someone else. And with this comes so many problems and dangers in creating the character. Because if we try Chissa or try Alto, you can see how different they are from the other characters, and if you build Chissa, you will see how different you fight the other bosses than any other character, and that's because they are gun users, and gun users are super different. For example, we have a very important point. Gun users, for now, they can't counter, which makes sense. You can't counter with a gun. So if they have to create a new character,
This is one of the main reasons for me, if we're going to look into the meta side of things, is why, like, obviously they're subpar in that regard. Then take into the fact that they're typically a little bit more static. I prefer melee anyway. I think they can make gun users better, or I think it's going to take a little bit of time. I think we might need to get characters that are really designed to work with a range user as well. I know there is synergy already there, but you know what I mean? That really brings them in and makes them incredibly useful. This is where I think a good support, sustain, or healer character, sub DPS, 5-star, that's really good for buffing people or off-field damage or something like that could make them useful. And I think just maybe tweaking the mechanics of the actual gun users themselves, because I just think in a game like this, they just end up tending to be a little bit more clunky and cumbersome, where as compared to the other users, just not. Yeah, I definitely think they do, and I feel like as we go further into the game, if they really don't try to work on changing them a little bit, they're kind of going to get left behind and may become just an afterthought for the game. And what's going on, Summit?
how would they make up for him not countering? Let's be real, if you play against Tempest Mephis, you kinda need to counter him a lot, and with a gun user, you can't counter him. So Kuro has to implement something like, for example, the dodge counter gives you more reward than just parrying. Now, I will not talk about leaks, because who knows, maybe we are getting a gun user in the future, which of course it will happen, but the expectations...
Well, maybe just bring a good... Then again, though, it'd kind of make all the other range users obsolete depending on what they do. But it'd be kind of cool if they maybe brought in a range character that was able to parry with an ability. And I mean, it'd work like a normal parry, but obviously, because they don't have well, I guess they could use their weapons in some sort of way, or they shoot in a particular way and it works. It basically does the same thing, but obviously the animation would have to be worked a little bit differently. Yeah, I think it's something that's going to take, obviously, smarter people than me, that's for sure.
For this character will be insane, and I think that most people are expecting the new 5-star gun user to be a DPS so that we can use him on field. We don't want a new more Tefi gun user because there's no much innovation in a sub DPS gun user, a main DPS that has the potential to be so good. And the thing is, I don't think...
I guess, but I just feel like you'd have to change that. Like, I agree, but I feel like they'll end up leaning into being a sub DPS or a support that will make them better. But I agree, it would be cool to have a really good full-on DPS, but I just feel like they're going to have to kind of rework the way that the range characters work all together, or potentially just make them like a really designed around quick swapping. But even then, yeah, I struggled to find how it'd work, if I'm honest.
They have to innovate in everything for a gun user. All you have to do is just look at the other character that people liked. At the start of Tower Fantasy, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people liked Samir because she can go up and start spinning in the air. And this only was super cool to keep you playing with this character. So if you go and think about it, they just took Devil May Cry. And as Wuthering Waves, you can take some of this and create something new by yourself.
Haze from Deadlock, something like that, you know? Dual wield SMG. You know what I mean? Instead of pistols, dual wield SMG, allow like fast dashes, closing ground, allow you to do some melee animations, and then have an ult that's kind of like Hazy's from Deadlock, where you just start flipping around, doing insane damage at close range and like rapid fire damage as well. Yeah, if we do get a 5-star DPS gun user in the future, I'm going to need to be sold really hard on it, you know? I feel like if they do that, they're going to need to have some live streams, not just promoting the character, but promoting fundamentally what the range character is going to bring, because I feel like it'll be a big skip for a lot of people.
And with this, Kuro will still encounter some problems in trying to complete the whole kit for the character, because it's easy to make this character flop, or also to make this character busted and power creep everything in the game.
Yeah.
So now if we think about it, it's very complicated to make a new gun
has got to be done
and
smartly.
you cannot be fast at making this character being good, and not as fast as my video, because I'm not gonna waste your time. As you see, these are the whole points. If you like these types of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. That was the video. Bye bye.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I've been thinking about this myself recently, actually. With some of the rumors that we've heard about, with potentially getting a Glacio range character that might be a DPS in 2.0, 2.1, and I was thinking that, like, what's going to sell people on that character? You know, what is going to sell people on that character? Because I just think fundamentally at the minute in the game, the range characters in this game are just not as good. They can look cool when they're doing stuff, and it's cool to have guns, you know, it looks cool, but you've obviously no parry. That's a big factor. You're losing a big part of your kit there, so you're having to play differently in a way. And obviously, you've got the range, but you want to be able to close the distance. You need to really build the kit around a character that can close the distance. As I said, maybe do some sort of gunbutt the shit out of people when you get close to them. I don't know. You know, introduce something like that. Again, I feel like something like Haze would be kind of cool, where you're doing your range attacks. You can maybe do like a shadow state where maybe potentially you can go invulnerable for a second or two, where like Haze does, and she doesn't become invulnerable, but she goes invisible, and you can dash, you know, shadow dash towards the enemies, pop an ability or an ult that's like really designed for close quarters, high DPS, and where you just start flipping around doing some Devil May Cry stuff, kind of like how Haze does as well. I feel like that'd be a good... Again, it's that balance, isn't it? Because with the way the kit works, it's easy to lean into, let's just make numbers go up, and then you're power creeping just from a damage point perspective. I think it's a fine balancing act I do within this game. That a game that is really heavily melee based, to bring in range characters in the way the combat works in this game. I think it's a difficult game, but I think if there's a dev company out there that's probably going to be able to make it work, because they seem to understand combat. It's Kuro. And I'm confident they will. I think it's probably just going to take time. I think they're probably cooking some range characters right now. But I think there's going to be a lot of tweaking to be done to make them fit into the game, and to make them fit well as well, and to be actually enjoyable without being broken, you know what I mean? But yeah, great video from Seal, guys. You should check him out. Makes awesome content. I like that. I'm going to be thinking about that today, actually, later, like a loser. Like, how could we make a DPS character? Full well knowing that I'm too stupid to do that. You know? Hey, what's going on, Equinox? Welcome to the stream. For me, gun main function is to bridge the gap for the distance between the player and the boss to move around a lot, so the player doesn't have to move according to the boss moveset. Yeah, that's a part of it, but it just, like, depending on certain bosses, you just... I think they just lack, don't they? That close range spot we more hard-hitting melee DPS. Yeah, definitely, like, that is kind of what they're... But this is where I say, I feel like range characters for me are always going to be sub DPS support, healers, whatever, you know, for buffing, off-field damage potentially, that sort of stuff, buffing people's ults, buffing people's abilities, buffing people's heavies, kind of like Mordefi and that. Because I think if you try and make it a DPS, I just feel like there's just going to be better options, isn't that? Because again, you're losing your parry ability. You're losing that ability to get right up on top of people and do the work you need to be doing because of that. So it's like it's a fine way. I just feel like they're always going to fit into a certain meta within the game unless maybe a new range character comes out that is a DPS. And if DPS range characters start happening, they're just designed in a different way. Do you know what I mean? Like they have something different to them in regards to the kit where they can potentially parry, or they do something different that does a similar sort of thing, but it works in a different way. I don't know. I'm sure Kuro will come up with something though. One thing I can bet for the rumored 5-star Glacial gun DPS is low ER requirements on predictions that the character will be quick swap. Yeah, that's what I was saying as well. That's what I was thinking. Like, if it is going to be a DPS, quick swapping, I feel like that's probably going to be the way forward. Quick swapping and like high off-field damage maybe. Because if not, I feel fundamentally the way the range characters play is going to have to be changed, isn't it? Again, though, smarter people than me work at Kuro. They're probably likely to come up with something. So I guess we'll see. We'll have to wait, won't we? We'll have to wait. But I don't think it's going to happen soon. As I said, I think, it's going to take a while to get things in order, I think. I think as well, they're going to have to hype it up, aren't they? They're going to have to advertise it. I think if they just drop banner art and they're like, hey, new range character, 5-star, I think a lot of people are going to be like, ooh, I don't know about that. I need what sell me on it kind of thing. You know what I mean? Well, I am anyway. Pixel Kura can take concept for once she hypnos since he plays range and melee. Yeah, I think that's what would need to happen. They'd have to kind of like merge that gap if they want a DPS. It'll have to be a quick swap type of character. Like something that does really loads of off-field damage, change the kit fundamentally, or make it so that you can, again, like I was saying, kind of like Haze, where you can close a distance. Your ult can be some kind of like you're flipping around, you're doing this gun freaking, John Woo type shit. And then some melee abilities as well when you're getting close, like we can just, I don't know, start kicking the shit out of people or something. I don't know. But yeah, Summit, appreciate you. Is my... Yeah, it is. I wasn't sure then if the restream chat was bringing relay was working. It is, yeah. But yeah, Summit, welcome to the stream as well. Appreciate you watching my video. I did upload 2 videos as well, actually, today, guys. Quick plug. You should check them out. One reacted to the Shorekeeper Resonate Showcase, and it was gorgeous. I must admit. Very beautiful. And also, the Dev Notes that have just dropped. It's official. Jian is back. Yoo-hoo is going to be on Jian's banner. She's not going to be on Shorekeeper's banner. We kind of knew this was kind of official anyway because we'd seen the notes from Japan, but there was still this thing where people were thinking they were going to cave. There was nothing mentioned from Kuro, like on the Twitter or on the English side of things, whether that was going to be the case. And I think a lot of people were thinking maybe it's not going to happen. I was one of them. It is. It's happening. So Jian's coming back. Yoo-hoo's going to be on his banner. And Shorekeeper is not getting Yoo-hoo. And I'm sad about it, but, whatever. I guess maybe we'll pull on the banner a little bit, potentially. Just to see if we can get the rate up. Should give us a guide on how to play the BR. Oh, do you want guides from me when it comes to PGR? I'm new to PGR. You get Blackrock Shooter at SS3 for free if you grind the whole patch. Yeah, I'll be interested to see the future, what happens in regards to range characters. Interesting to think about, if I'm honest. I do like to look at that sort of stuff in games. All right then, before we I do want to check out this video from Kazahana. I don't know what he's actually talking about. Wuthering Waves are destroying competition with this. I'm not gonna lie, man. I like Kazahana, but, and don't get me wrong, it's the game. You got to title your videos in a certain way. I get it, Or so many times, man, the title's literally nothing to do with anything in the video. It's not even like clickbait. It's just like, what? what are we talking about here? The title made no sense to me, and the video's got nothing to do with the title either. I do like the dude, though. Second best fire attacker right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm new to PGR. I've only been playing it recently, so I ain't going to be able to give you any guides. You know, I'm still getting my head around most of the game. I've still got plenty of story to do. You know, I still get myself lost in the UI and everything sometimes. So yeah, I like Crimson Weave though. She's fire. She's fire. Hold up a second here. Yeah, we'll watch this video from Kazahana actually. I'm curious. Yeah, I'll bite. I'll bite. He's got me. I'll bite. You got me, dude. You played the game well. I'm ready to have a look. But yeah, how's things going as well, Stutzy? You all good, dude? How are things? Are you ready for the weekend, yeah? Nice Lamnia background says you have favour on Lamnia more than Crimson Weave. It's not that. It's just a lot of the Crimson Weave ones I got. They were just a little bit like messy for the wallpaper, you know? I just like this picture. Yeah, man. She's cool as well. But I really like Crimson Weave though, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I found that out, Equinox. I've never watched Black Rock Shooter. I even looked on Google the other day and it was like, oh, it's on Crunchyroll, so it's like, sweet. Now I know this is coming out. I'm going to go watch it. And yeah, it isn't on UK Crunchyroll, so. Not bad, mate. Hoping for some better weekend this. Tell me to better weekend this weather. Some better weather this weekend. Yeah, I feel you on that. I've got some stuff to do in the garden, man. I really could do if it's staying dry, if I'm honest. Because we had some people come and dismantle the shed at the bottom of, garage at the bottom of our garden. We've got like a long ass garden. It's connected to a gully, but like there was some asbestos cladding in the wall, so we got somebody proper to come and do it. Like so, they took that down. So at the minute, at the bottom of our garden, it's like we've got no fence at the bottom of the garden, so I've got to get a fence sorted, but I need to go and clear everything out. Because they've took everything, but obviously there's still like some rubble and crap and stuff that I just need to get rid of now. So I really could do with it staying dry, so I can do that tomorrow before I go out for food. Got a table booked for some food tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to as well. Can't wait for that, actually. All right, then. Let's check out this video from Kaza then, shall we? He's only just uploaded this, actually.
Brother
Wuthering
Cheese
Waves.
cheered.
The brother
X
Cheese cheered
140.
140 bits.
Scared the shit out of me. Yo, Cheese. Bro, thank you very much for the biddies, man. Welcome to the stream as well. You scared the shit out of me then, dude. I'm not going to lie. I was like, what the... Who's that voice? Dumbass, you're streaming, bro. Appreciate it. Restoring progressing slow until level 40-60 to do events. Yeah, do you know what, though? I'm having a blast with PGR. I fell in love with it, man. I'm really, really enjoying it. I like the story. I'm enjoying just playing through the game, just taking my time, you know. I'm not being able to play every day recently. I'm still kind of early on. I've been having fun because obviously there's no VA. We're just, like, talking through on stream. I'm invested. I'm really invested. I've been enjoying it. I like how you can farm for memories. That's nice as well. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. It's got plenty of stuff on it as well. Plenty of stuff to do. I wanted to do it before you go into the videos. Don't worry about it, dude. Man, fuck it, man. Like I said, man, I don't mind you guys doing that shit in videos. It is what it is, isn't it? After about a minute and a half, I've had it. Most people only watch about that much anyway. Now, to be fair, my average watch time's been really good on the channel recently. You know, some people are like average like 4 to 5 minutes, which is really good on YouTube, which sounds mental. But it's actually really good. My click-through rate as well is actually on the high end at the minute, sitting around about 8%, which average is, well, good average. The higher end of average is 2 to 10%, which nobody cares about, bro. I just thought I'd tell you. Anyway, let's get into this video then, shall we? Wuthering Waves are destroying competition with this. Are they, though? Are they, though? I don't know.
Wuthering Waves just released a really big...
Shut up. I think from a critical standpoint, yes. They're not really, are they, when you think about it from a financial standpoint? I would like Wuthering Waves to really start doing well, though. I'm here for it. I'm a supporter. I'm turning into a bit of a Kuro shield, man. That's what people keep telling me anyway.
Okay, so Wuthering Waves just released a really big update, and honestly, I was not expecting this.
Is he just going over the patch notes? I think he's probably just going over the patch notes, yeah. That's a better title than I put my titles on. When I put the patch notes up, I just kind of let you know that I'm doing the patch notes. Where this is like, ooh, what are they doing?
At all. Right now it's
Touché,
about 8 o'clock in the
touché.
morning, and I've seen a notice come up from Wuthering Waves. And it says, Dear Rovers, thank you for your continued support and enthusiasm for Wuthering Waves. With version 1.2 in the turquoise moonglow
Oh,
drawing
my
to a
Fitbit's
close,
about to get
how have
dead.
you been faring with the Converging Paths event? Did you enjoy the Moonlit Fair? Since the
was
Converging
alright.
Paths event's release,
People who play Wuthering Waves, what did you think about the Moonlit Fair event? Was it all right? I think it was all right. It was something different, wasn't it? And I want to see more stuff like that in the game. That's one thing that I really like the look at. Obviously, I haven't got into the 1.2 stuff yet, because I'm about to get caught up on Zenless Zone Zero. But I like a lot of the events that are coming. You know, the little game modes and little abstract ways to play the game that are not the typical gameplay loop. And I think Wuthering Waves needs to start doing more of that. Now they've put all those chibis in from the Moonlit Fair event. Give us a little turn-based battle system with those, like a little side thing that we can do now and again. That would be so freaking cool.
we've received your complaints about the sudden increase in resource requirements after unlocking the Resonator Zhangli Yao and its added strain. To help you ease your burden, we've decided to roll out a batch of special leveling events in version 1.3 in addition.
I would say, when I very first saw this as well, it was like, oh, we're getting a bunch of new mats. I was like, I'm not really that bothered. Because I've been kind of hyper-focusing. Well, I don't want to say hyper-focusing because I've been sort of focusing because I ain't been playing the game much recently in specific characters. It definitely does get expensive when you start trying to build out your roster, though. You know, when you starting to build up everybody, it gets incredibly expensive. So I was always like, I don't even feel like I need that many mats. I definitely do, but I'm not like going broke all the time. But then as soon as you start building up 2 or 3 characters in a short period of time, it's like you go broke quick.
To the content that we originally planned. So this is going to be an update coming to the Black Shores, which I think is very exciting. That means that Kura Games are adding
I'm
even
looking
more
forward to the Black
game.
Shores.
So in this video, we're going to be going through everything that this article has to offer. I'm pretty much talking about the pros and cons about it, and just keeping you guys all up to date.
I'll tell you what some of my cons are straight away. Although I've discussed this in videos. This ain't going to be a video. We're just doing it on stream because I ain't going to upload this because I've already dealt with this. Events in Wuthering Waves, for me, they're not lackluster because I don't think they're necessarily, like, when I think of lackluster, I think, that's just been spewed out for the sake of it. I do think a couple of them are like that, but the events for me in Wuthering Waves are cool as they are now, but if it's all we're getting, you know, if we're 6 months down the line and that's still all we're getting, I'm going to be disappointed, I'm not going to lie. And sometimes I've had some people commenting on my videos about, oh man, people got to hate all the time. Wuthering Waves is my favourite gacha game. I think you've got to be critical of things you like. And obviously, I upload videos. I like to yap about things I'd like to see in video games sometimes, even if it's something that nobody else wants in the game. But I want to see events, more events and more content come to the game that's about the event itself rather than the reward. It feels like a lot of the events in Wuthering Waves at the minute is, here's this little thing and it's all about the end game. You know, it's not about the journey. It's about, oh, you get a bunch of asteroids. Oh, I'm getting a bunch of mats, which is great. I want all that because you need all that sort of stuff in a gacha game. But I want more events that are like, dude, this is a sick event that I just want to keep playing. You know, that's why I keep saying I want world bosses. I want matchmaking, boss raids, dungeons, you know, solo dungeons, potential co-op dungeons, potential matchmaking dungeons, full-on MMO, RPG dungeons. You know, we kind of almost got it in the Changli companion quest. We're starting to get little bits of it here and there. You know, we're seeing that they're adding in the Encore companion quest is kind of adding the platforming element that you get in a dungeon. We've got light puzzling. We've got the ads. We've got the bosses. I just feel like, you know, all the parts are there to put together for that. And I keep banging on about dungeons. And I know people who watch me regularly are probably like, dude, shut the hell up about dungeons. No, never. Because I want them bad.
With what's coming to Wuthering Waves in the future. But before I get into this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and also go to my new channel, More Kazahana.
Again, sorry, you can make them replayable as well. By obviously you run through the event. You can add affixes and buffs and debuffs and all this sort of stuff. And if they add some customizability, change the mobs that are going to be in there, change the elites. You have an end raid boss. Once you've done it, you get some rewards, and then you can go on to the next difficulty, and everything steps up a gear. And then potentially, here and there, as you're going up the levels, let's say there's 5 or 6 levels to do in terms of difficulty, you can potentially have some doors or areas that become unlocked, and you can go in, you can just do a little bit of exploration. It's small. Oh, there's a chest in there. Sweet, got some materials out of that. You know, little things like that just make it feel a little bit different. And obviously they'll only be one-time things because if they keep doing that, to be a way to just endlessly farm materials. But then like have it so you can just keep tweaking and making each run kind of different. Right, all right, I'm gonna have a bunch of these tacits in here today, and I'm gonna have this affix on these and this debuff on there, and you know, we'll give the end boss this potentially, and have mechanics in on the boss fights as well, where, you know, say you're fighting like Tempest, Mephis, or Crownless or whatever, and then they back off and ads drop down and you're fighting, you know, normal tacits in that way, and then you have to clear them out and move off, kind of like MMO boss fights, and then they come back down. I just feel like that'd be really cool to add to the game. Now, I just think some of those things probably will never happen because the fact that the game's on mobile as well, and that kind of holds it back, because I always say this game's not a mobile game, it just happens to be on mobile. But mobile's always going to hold it back a little bit. But, you know, these are just things I dream about with the game.
We're going to be covering a lot more internet stuff. So I definitely recommend you guys go check that out. Because, again,
I agree, Indra.
I agree.
I was saying what you could do is how we've got Phantom Echoes, right? Other than them being a little bit of a different colour, they're not really that useful. Well, they're not useful in the game at all, are they? They just look different. Allow us to potentially get drops here and there from, I don't know, whether it's from a dungeon or whether it's from an overworld boss, raid boss, whatever you want to do, put it in there, and it has a potential to drop a Phantom Echo, but with Phantom Echoes, allow us to pick a substat or a main stat, you know? I think that would be a really cool way. And then I was even saying before, I'd like a material added into the game where we could potentially re-roll one substat once on one Echo as well. Only once, but you can re-roll one, because sometimes you'll have a really good Echo with all good substats, and then you'll have defense, you know, on like your DPS or something. You're like, oh man, if I could just re-roll defense, that'd be awesome. I'd like to see some sort of things like that added to the game as well, which I think potentially down the line they might come, but I'd like to see those sort of things.
Which is just really exciting. But let's get back into the video. So in typical Wuthering Waves fashion, we've got this kind of like notes which says version 1.3, the Black Shores,
the boss fight concept, I think the phases that triggered by different interactions will be cool. Yeah, I agree, yeah. You know, like, because when I look at gacha games, especially things like Wuthering Waves and Genshin, to me, they're kind of almost like the new wave of MMO without the MMO part of the game, if that makes sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like they kind of fit that role in a lot of ways in regards to the kind of gameplay loop they want you to do, but they're just, the incentives are different, you know what I mean? It's all about the gacha system, but a lot of the ideas are kind of similar. They're different, but they're somewhat similar. So I think why not take more from the MMO genre and bring them into the game? Because for me as well, Wuthering Waves should divert itself from the typical gacha loop in that regard, in being like, okay, we want you to log in every day for the stuff, and you can hop off if you want to, you know, but then there's this stuff here as well. You can just keep playing. You won't get rewards necessarily in regards to constant mats all the time, but there's going to be some sort of reward, maybe via echoes, like I says, these Phantom Echoes that you can get with substat options potentially. But the gameplay loop itself makes you want to stay and just keep, because it's a cool thing to do, and it's just a bit more meaty in terms of content. You know, like you could have a raid that could take potentially 45 minutes to clear or something, because it's actually got something to it. And I feel like, you know, we've been able to rerun them in different ways. There'd be so much content there.
In a tweet saying, "Dear Rovers, thank you for your continued support and enthusiasm for Wuthering Waves." And then they go on to talk about the strain that's been added.
I agree,
by
Equinox, it's true. It's true.
Zhangli Yao. Now, is this a big issue in Wuthering Waves? I honestly don't think it is. Maybe a lot of you guys have had issues with this, but honestly, I haven't been, you know, struggling at all whenever it comes to resources. And Wuthering Waves is pretty good whenever it comes to releasing some.
I think it depends how much of your roster you're building out, though, doesn't it?
It's kind of double rewards or something like that, but it does seem like some.
I think when you start to build out a lot of characters,
and they've actually made a series of updates, which I think is absolutely amazing. So then they go on to explain the updates that are coming to the game, saying
we know about all these stuff though, but we'll watch the video.
Alongside the events already announced, which is, you know, all the stuff we have for the Shorekeeper.
Can't wait for Shorekeeper.
All the events for the Shorekeeper. And
did anybody watch a Resonator showcase? I did upload a video today. Quick plug. If you want to check out my channel, we reacted to that earlier on. It was gorgeous. I love her voice. I love that they've gone with an English actress. I know that most of the VAs in this game are from the UK anyway, but they've gone with the full-on, like, eloquent, well-spoken English accent. It suits her so well. Like, I feel like as well, it's gonna be a potential emotional companion quest. You know, it seems like just from the Resonator trailer that we saw that they seem to be leaning into that. You know, we're like just even from the flashbacks we saw prior to the lament and all of the people that were dying, and you know, she's like really connected to Rover, and I'm really interested to see what's going to happen there.
The new Black Shores area, they said we'll be adding 3 leveling events, 2 brand new and 1 rerun. Participate in these events to get wealth of shell credits and
Yeah,
various
see, you know, things like the
material.
exploration
Don't miss out
events
if you're
and the
Union
photo
level
events.
14
I'm
or
not bothered
above.
about
So
those
again,
things.
it seems like this is going to be something for people that are Union level 14 and above, which is a pretty easy level to reach, I'd say. I mean, I think you could probably do it in a day if you really wanted to. So if you want to make the most out of this, definitely make sure that your level is 14 before you go into anything like this. But I'm pretty
Yeah, it's easy to get to, but I think at the end of the day, I think if people are not at Union level 14, they're probably not bothered about rushing to get there for all of this stuff anyway.
sure we'll brought up.
Because they're not
And the
playing
first
the game
event
like
is
that.
called Parade of Stars Special Leveling Event. Now this is one of the
Give
new
me a
ones
fat
as
getting
they
drinking out the
clarify
bottle,
here.
putting
They
away
go on
my
to talk about this
glasses.
event saying this event will feature 4 different types of tasks: resonator leveling, weapon leveling, echo leveling, and skill leveling. Complete these tasks to receive various rewards. So it seems like this is some kind of like journey thing. As you can see here, it says Stellar Journey, and all you need to do is just complete a series
You're just getting rewards for using you're getting materials back for using materials in a way, aren't you? So you kind of like you will end up with more, but you are going to be using stuff to get stuff because you're going to have to use your character XP. You're going to end up having to use weapon XP. You're going to have to use tuners and echo XP. You're getting it back. The good thing about this, in my opinion, these ones, you're ending up with like just shy of 3 million shell credits, aren't you? Which I think at the end of the day is one of the materials that a lot of people forget to do farming for. They're worried about, you know, I've got to make sure I've got my echo stuff, tuners, character, weapon stuff, and they're like, shit, I can't level anything up because I've got no freaking shell credits.
of tasks in order to get some more level up materials, obviously for your character, for your weapons, for your echoes, whatever.
When at the end of the day,
And it says
it's the universal
duration is the
material, isn't it?
version 1.3 update, so I don't know if they mean that this is going to last the entire version 1.3 update.
Yeah, it's going to run
or
until
even if this
13th.
is going to be a permanent thing, because I could see this being pretty permanent. I mean, you know, adding a little leveling system with some rewards whenever you level up a resonator or something. I could see that.
Again, I do like this, so I do like this. I suppose it's the first character in Wuthering Waves where I suppose unless you count things like Changli, Jinxie, and I guess Jian in terms of like aerial movement in being able to like, well, if you've got Changli, you can kind of infinitely stay in the air, really, you know, because you just go through 4 attacks, a little Phoenix move, get your glider back out, grapple into the sky, switch characters, repeat, you know. And if you've got freaking Jinxie and Jian as well with his dash, you know, you can just kind of like fly around basically, which is kind of cool. But this is the first like character where you're getting that like proper benefit there, aren't you? If you're going to be going mint picking, because you're going to be moving around quicker and auto picking up stuff as well, which is kind of crazy. So first environmental advantage, really. And farming for a character now, yeah.
Being, you know, a permanent feature.
And I'm not
but
mad
also
about
at the same
it.
time, I
Not
can
mad
see
about it. Just
being a
saying.
limited feature, because some people would want to make the most out of these rewards, so they're going to try level up their characters as quickly as possible, which means more people are going to be playing the game and more people are going to be investing a lot more time into the game, which honestly I think is great overall, with the added bonus that we're all getting some free rewards and free stuff in general. So again, I think this is really going to help out whenever it comes to leveling up other resonators. Obviously, we've got quite a plethora of characters to choose from now, and it's kind of hard to, you know, manage a lot of that material and kind of save up for the stuff that you want to.
Yeah.
So it's good that you can do this and kind
The thing in WuWa is when you get to that weekly map resource needed, and it's just like, oh, I guess I'm waiting.
of, you know, move
And if you got to go fight Yuhei or that stupid freaking giant turtle, then you, oh man, I hate fighting Yuhei because of how much he runs away, and I hate fighting the Geochalone as well, because especially if you're farming, you know, if you're farming for like healing bonus, and dude takes half an hour to spawn in, and then if you don't get the echo drop, he dies like a Bollywood film, you know, dude just like, oh, dying for ages, just like, dude, just die, man. Let me get on with it, kind of thing. As well, I'll put this out there as well before. Would you guys be interested in like a bait material? So you get this material, you can only get like, it's not something you can get a lot of, you know, they're just here and there, enough to do what you need to do. But you fight, you know, like you fight like Geochalone or a Crown Lease or whatever, say you're echo farming, and you drop the boss, and then you're like, right, you're waiting. But instead of waiting, you hop into your backpack and you consume bait, you know, and then it instantly makes the boss respawn. I think I kind of like that. I get it. I understand that some people have said, well, I think it was designed that you're supposed to go off and farm other ones. But if you're specifically trying to farm like Geochalone for healing bonus, it's nice. It would be nice to be able to just get him to spawn back like that, because you're having to wait long enough for the dude to respawn anyway, because he decides to, like, you know, you may as well go off to make a cup of tea by the time he's back. And then obviously, like I said, the long death as well. It'd be nice to be able to just, you pop the bait, dude respawns, you know, and it just reduces that like cooldown timer of a couple of minutes.
Bored with the game instead of being stuck on grinding one particular material for an entire week or something like that. It seems like
I'm proud of that
really
one, I
listen
am.
whenever it comes to adding these quality of life improvements.
I keep mentioning it because I'm kind of proud of it.
Events like this, and they say you can get over 710,000
I think it'd be a good
shell
idea,
credits, 100
personally.
premium tuners, 50 premium sealed tubes, 50 premium resonance potions, 34 premium energy core, 25 forgery premium supply, 28 premium enclosure tanks, and other development materials. So again, that's a lot of materials that you can be using for a whole plethora of things to do with your character, including Zhengli Yao, which I think is the main kind of point for this update. And there's a new Wuthering Exploration featured exploration event. So again, this is a completely new thing coming to the game, I'm pretty sure. And pretty much they say you got to complete survey tasks daily to get survey points.
It's not a completely new thing coming to the game. Like, we've done this multiple times. This is definitely not a new thing coming to the game. Let me just rewind that.
Zhengli Yao, which I think is the main kind of point for this update. And there's a new Wuthering Exploration featured exploration event. So again, this is a completely new thing coming to the game, I'm pretty sure. And pretty much they say you got to complete survey tasks daily to get survey points and claim rewards after meeting survey point requirements, which again, I think is really good. It's almost like a daily quest, and it means you can get extra rewards if you want to. Here you can see they're actually offering some, you know, talent level up stuff, and, you know, even more that you could use with your characters. And it says the Black Shores here. So obviously, you're going to have to complete a series of tasks, a bit like a daily quest, in order to get this stuff. And the best thing is, it's not exactly...
It's just switching out. You get shell credits instead of asteroids with this, isn't you? Like, which again, I think this is the one that gives you like 2 milli, doesn't it?
mandatory, you know, it's not built...
This one's a better one though, like, because obviously, these are all only... For me, I only enjoy them when I'm in a new area. So it's like, hey, okay, I'll do this while I'm just exploring anyway, you know what I mean? When I have to do it in an area that I've already explored, I'm just like, I feel a bit like a chore. And I'm like, oh, I'll do it because of the match. But it's like, it's one of those where you're like, well, I guess I'll do it.
Into the daily quest system or anything like that. You can do it on your own. And again, this says the duration is from the 10th of October to the 24th of October. So you have a whole 2 weeks to make the most out of this. And then after that, it will be gone. So I definitely recommend going around the world and gathering up some of these points. And again, you can get some of these really cool materials.
Dude, I love the way she flies towards it. It's almost like she's swimming.
The last one, which is actually a rerun. It says Wuthering Exploration featured exploration event Mount Firmament. And in the about section, it says complete survey tasks to get daily survey points and claim rewards after meeting survey point requirements, which again is kind of similar to the one that we had last time whenever Mount Firmament came out, I'm pretty sure. And I can't exactly remember if it was whenever Mount Firmament came out, but it might have been, you know, for Jinjo, and now they're doing it for Mount Firmament. I don't know. But again, you can actually get yourself some asteroid, which is really great. They're not just giving away, you know, material stuff. They're giving away some asteroid too. But also there is a ton of echo level up stuff. You can see here we've got some, you know,
with the BGRBRS event right now, the glimpse of the end event is what you're talking about with bosses. Okay, yeah, I was going to say there's definitely some cool stuff that's added into BGR from what I've seen.
Another Malibu Elite class echo, but
can't wait to get to like the sort of end game stuff, if I'm honest. I like the guild system as well, even though I get bodied in it because my character's too low level.
And this is going to be from the 31st of October to the 13th of November. So again, this is going to be a little bit later down the line, but I think it's definitely going to help out a lot of players later in the game whenever they want to, you know, upgrade a lot of stuff. And honestly, I think they've timed a lot of these events perfectly because
and my lower back are shredded today. Trained legs kind of hard yesterday, and I've had like 2 weeks off legs because the clutch went in my car. Oh my god, I'm broken.
Version 1.3
like standing up, walking up down the stairs.
Mentioned in the 1.3 broadcast, such as collection, spots tracking, and batch merge. We're also expanding the selection of development materials in the store's oscillated coral section. Be sure to check them out after the update goes live.
I've seen enough of this video because I've seen all of this. He's just kind of going over stuff that I've already put up in a video myself, which, by the way, I've put up a video as well talking about that if you want to check it out. Yeah, if you want to check it out. I did upload 2 videos earlier as well, guys. Check them out. I've uploaded a couple of videos the last few days, actually. I have been actually like a proper content creator, consistent, multiple uploads. You know, we're doing things. We're doing it properly, right? Right? That one's not done too bad, actually. That video is like 400 views in like an hour and a half, which is good for me. That is really good for me. All right, then. Let's have a look. Is there anything else to check out then? Because it's 3:15 and I have got to get Rosie for work late, so I want to check out What do we got here? Ooh, actually. Yes, yeah, I wanted to check this out because
Version 1.
the 4-star weapons I thought looked decent. Steady on. I know, right? Yeah, dude. It's like they say Pix like disappears for weeks on end and then uploads random videos here and there that just have no consistency or you know, anything to compare them to the content that come up beforehand. So my subscribers are like, what the fuck is this channel? But yeah, man, consistent, relevant content. Been trying to keep it somewhat, you know, I know it's not for everybody, especially people who've been subbed to my channel for a long time, but I'm trying to focus the content on the YouTube channel now. I have been planning, and I was starting to upload stuff to the second channel, that Gachapon channel. I am going to try and get to the point of uploading stuff there, because there is other stuff I want to talk about. I'm a gamer, end of the day. I don't just play gacha games, even though I got accused of that last night, actually. Some dude, oh my God, I'll just tell you about it. Do my fucking head in. Don't get me wrong, I was asking for it because I kept replying. But like, I put up a video about Never Nice to Everness, and then he was like, oh, animations, the game looks all right, graphics look all right, you know, all these sort of stuff, but the animations look, the animations need some work. They look stiff, almost as bad as Wuthering Waves. And I was just like, or the worse than Wuthering Waves, or something like that. And I was just like, Wuthering Waves are good, to be fair. And then it was one of them ones where it was just like, oh, I got to compare it to Genshin and, bringing in AAA games and all this shit. And I was just like, for me personally, I think the animations in Wuthering Waves are better than Genshin. Hey, we'll agree to disagree. And then it just won't fucking leave. He just kept going on and on and on. And I just like, I couldn't help myself. I kept responding, but it was just draining. Where was I anyway? I forgot what I was going to say now. Don't worry about it. I'm talking shit. Forget it. We should be getting the PS5 announcement today. Oh, is that going to be today, V, for God? Okay. I was saying that with them being at TGS, then maybe that's going to happen. Well, finishes on the 29th, yeah. TGS. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say about that dude. Yeah, anyway. All right, let's check out this video from Saint Tontas. I do like a bit of Saint Tontas. Dude makes good videos, informative. Definitely looks into what he's talking about. The new 4-star weapons, are they a scam? Again, when I looked at them, I thought they had some relevance, especially maybe for characters like Calcharo if you haven't got any decent weapons. But let's see what he's got to say then. Are they a scam?
Version 1.3 might be our biggest update yet, with fantastic
yeah.
new characters, gargantuan new echoes, and
Hey,
exciting
do you know
new
what? We just watched some of the footage of the new boss. Forgot what it's called now. Love the design. I absolutely love the design.
events. There's a lot to look forward to. However, there's one part of the update that hasn't generated that much hype, and that's the new series of weapons, Deep Sky Blazer. Even with Kuro releasing news on their stats and effects, there's a reason for that. This series
Yeah, this is the one, yeah. Casting resonance heal grants resonance energy, increases attack by 10%, 12%, 15%, 17.5%, 20%, depending on your, what is it now, your syntonization, I think it is. So I thought that's not terrible. 16 seconds, 20%, obviously, if you've got the decent syntonization, which is like on the upper end, of course. The lower ends are not so great. You probably could do with being a little bit better. But 20% for 16 seconds, triggered every 20 seconds. That means you're only down for 4 seconds. I feel like for somebody like Calcharo, I feel like that'd be kind of decent if you've got no other options. But again, I'm never the best with this sort of stuff anyway, man. Like in my head, I'm like, oh, that sounds like that'd be a good idea. And then I see like other people talking about it. Yeah, I'm like, I'm stupid. Just ignore me.
is comprised of
I say that to myself,
weapons,
you know?
and 4-star weapons in Wuthering Waves have a very bad rep. In a lot of ways, it's completely earned, with lowered overall base stats.
And in a lot of ways, it makes sense as well. This game is incredibly generous. We've got a guaranteed weapon system, you know? And I think it's fair that the 4-star weapons are useful in this game and can be viable. But I think it's fair that the 5 stars take a big step up, in my opinion, just because there's a guarantee and the game's super generous. I think, you know, you should definitely try and focus on pulling some signature weapons here and there in this game, especially if you're pulling on the premium banner anyway. But even if you're not, there's certain weapons you should be pulling on. You've got the guarantee. You're not going to lose out. And at the end of the day, they've got to try and coax you into potentially maybe using some of your currency on those things, and maybe you open your wallet to spend on some other things. I'm totally cool with that.
Unattractive main stats, and hilariously ineffective weapon effects, a majority of 4-star weapons are never used by players, especially if they have a 5-star weapon of the same class. When players have unparalleled levels of access to 5-star weapons, especially compared to other gacha games with mechanics like a free weapon box, a separate standard weapon banner, and a guaranteed limited banner, that
You know what? I still haven't completed this banner and got this weapon yet. I don't know why. I just never seem to pull on it. I'm close to doing it. I've just been kind of chipping away at it here and there now and again. But like then there's a new signature weapon drops and I start pulling on that, and then I'm putting everything else into the new premium banner. So yeah, I really need to pull on it.
availability is so high that even Battle Pass weapons, complete with their own unique crit stats, oftentimes don't see use. With all of these weaknesses in mind, the bar has been set quite low when it comes to the expectations for this new series. Leveraging the advanced, futuristic technologies of the Black Shores, which we've heard is quite powerful, these weapons are looking to bring some extra spice to
I like the designs of them though. Miss me with the rectifiers and the gauntlets, because what are rectifiers anyway? You know, like I think they could look so much cooler in my opinion. They could definitely work on make some look a lot more individual. In the game, I'd even be cool with some kind of looking like W engines from Zenly Zone Zero, and the gauntlets are gauntlets. You can probably do some. I'd like some that actually look like gauntlets. No, give me some that look like iron fists and stuff like that, and actual proper like armor gauntlets. This still looks all right. The raw blade looks okay-ish, and the sword looks pretty decent. These three are not too bad, these two just here.
our upcoming weapon banners, and some new variety to our gameplay. The question is, however, will these weapons do the job? Are they just a shiny consolation prize as you pull on weapon banners, or are they powerful pieces of equipment actually worth investing in? Are they trash, or are they treasure? Today we'll be breaking down how good these new weapons are, diving into the unique advantages from their weapon effect, their pros and cons compared to other 4-star weapons, and whether or not they're actually worth building and using, even if you already have 5-star weapons. While we're receiving a copy of one of these weapons for free, the resources we spend leveling them won't be. As always, if you're enjoying this content, please hit that like and subscribe button. One of the biggest disadvantages of any 4-star weapon is their lower overall base attack relative to the 5-stars. When every single percentage stat boost in the game, like the buffs from your healer or the boosts from your echoes, works off your character's and weapon's base stats, a low base attack weapon can have a dramatic impact on your
Yeah, man, it all multiplies, doesn't it? Massive multiplying factor. Which again, like I says, I'm totally cool with, because it makes them more you know, more of a reason to pull on them, and there should be a reason to pull on them. And again, as I said, I think it's generous with getting guaranteed system. You know, there's no reason why, even as a free-to-play player, you're not pulling on 5-star weapons here and there.
overall damage potential. The Deep Sky Blazer series has taken this criticism to heart, and they're releasing with the highest base attack we've seen across all 4-star weapons. With a base attack of 462 at max level, these weapons have a comparable base attack to some limited 5-star weapons, at only 38 lower than options like Stringmaster. But they're still around 120 attack lower than the other 5-star options. However, this is still a huge pro for this series. Unfortunately, these base stats came at a cost. It's offset by the lowest attack percentage boost in the game as its secondary main stat. What this ultimately means is that these weapons are a fantastic choice and far better than the existing 4-star options if the wielder will be receiving a lot of percentage attack boosts, specifically from healer buffs, Moonlit Clouds, or the Lingering Tunes Sonata set. When practically every single team in the game leverages these buffs, these weapons will likely be the best in slot 4-star option for every player, aside from select Battle Pass weapons. However, the base stats alone don't tell the entire story. These weapons also have some of the best overall weapon effects in the game. Upon casting a resonance skill, the wielder gains 6 to 10
what I'm
resonance
saying.
energy and a 10 to 20% attack buff for a whole 16 seconds. As we've mentioned before, percentage attack buffs are far more effective with higher base attack. And with this series having the highest in the game, this is genuinely one of the best buffs you can find. The extra resonance energy to smooth out your wielder's energy regeneration requirements is also just the cherry on top. Another fantastic element of this weapon series is that its effect has an incredibly simple activation condition. All you do is cast a skill, and every single character has one, and you get its full effect with no strings attached, with great uptime. When comparing these weapons to other
Amazing
4-star
uptime.
DPS
Amazing
options
uptime.
like Helios Cleaver or Lunar Cutter, which have incredibly awkward ramping buffs and low uptime on their full effect, it's clear which option is superior. When the fully stacked up effect of these lesser 4-star weapons is just 12% attack, and only for a very short period of time like 6 seconds, it's clear that the Deep Sky Blazer weapons are strictly better in almost every single way, with no ramping, full uptime, and
Tell me, pray do tell, Santontos, why are they a scam then?
a nice little treat of bonus resonance energy on top of it all. Factor in the higher base attack of the Blazer weapons, it's a complete wrap. It's clear that Kuro has been listening to the player base's concerns over the viability of 4-star weapons, and this new series is a complete improvement over the existing DPS options in pretty much every single way. However, the bar set by the older 4-star weapons was extremely low. It didn't take very much to outclass them completely. When weapons are shareable in endgame content, and it's much easier to acquire 5-star weapons in Wuthering Waves, oftentimes these 4-star weapons are in direct competition with 5 stars when it comes to seeing actual use. For the deep
Again, no, I think this is all by design, man, to try and get you to pull on those banners. That's why the guarantee's there, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Sky Blazer series, the answer is simple. Even with all of their massive improvements to base stats and weapon effects, these weapons will simply be worse than virtually every 5-star option available. The standard 5-star weapons, for example, will completely outclass the new series based off their base attack, their crit or attack percentage main stat, and the built-in energy regeneration stat on their weapon effects. We can ignore every other line in their weapon effect. The standard weapons are simply better. If we start making comparisons to limited releases, this gap only grows. With far more critical stats available on those weapons, characters using these options could have a lower overall attack than a character using the Blazer series, but their damage with crit stats factored in will typically always be
Again, though, in my opinion, I don't know what anybody else thinks. I think that makes sense, and that's how it should be really in a game like this. If you are gonna look at it as an entire project and understand that this is how the game works, and by design, there's specific things that need to be made in certain ways for profit for the game. And if you enjoy the game, you've got to understand that and understand that Kuro are going to try and make some money in that regard. And at the end of the day, you've got the guarantee. And you really should have a decent amount of 5 stars, or at least a couple, even if you're free to play, really, if you've been playing the game a little bit. It depends on when you came in, and obviously, if you've on a new account or you've just started, or whatever, where you are in the game. There's no reason why you shouldn't at least now and again be going for signature weapons, because it's madness not to.
Be higher. If you already have a 5-star weapon for a class, the Deep Sky Blazer series might not be the best overall investment for your resources. However, at this point in the game, not every player is going to have an option for every weapon class, and depending on the team comps you run, you can easily run into a gearing nightmare, like a team with 2 sword users. In these situations, the Deep Sky Blazer series is a great option to invest in, and with the decent scaling on these weapons via dupes, they'll only get better over time. Thankfully, we'll be able to get a free head start on this through a free copy of any weapon in the series from version 1.3's Black Shore's Exploration event. My overall recommendation is to choose the sword. This is because swords have the most wielders in the game, and many popular team compositions, like Rover and Dan Jin or Rover and Chang Li, are held back by the fact that most players only have 1 copy of Emerald of Genesis to share around. However, the best overall weapon for you truly depends on your account and who you enjoy playing, and any of these weapons will still be an immediate upgrade over any 4-star option that any of your DPS characters are using, aside from some select battle pass options. Overall, Kuro listened. These weapons are good. They're not better than 5 stars, but they're far better than any of our existing 4-star alternatives. While they are, at the end of the day,
End of the day, though, if we got into a position where 4 stars start dropping here and there that are better than 5 stars, what's the point on pulling on a guaranteed freaking banner of a 5-star? If I'm not saying that's what he's saying. If a 4-star here and there is going to be better, you're going to get it for free. It's just going to be another way for Kuro to be like, oh, okay, we don't want to make money.
more of a consolation prize on the weapon banner.
Sometimes I feel like I need to turn around to Kuro and go, no,
across
have
the
my
roster.
money,
As always,
please.
if you
And they're
enjoyed
like,
this content,
nah,
please hit that
it's
like
alright.
and
No,
subscribe button. Peace out.
All right, good video. Yeah, I agree. As I said from the start, when I saw the stats from me, I was like, yeah, man, these seem like decent 4 stars. You know, if you haven't got the options, good replacement, especially for, like, you know, pretty much all DPSs really, you know, with the resonant skill ability. But especially for characters like Cal Charo and stuff, you know? All right, should we get into the game then? Because we've been fucking around too much today. Hey, do you know what though? As I said, productivity, that's what it was. Usually, not gonna lie, when I'm late for stream, it's because I'm watching videos on YouTube. But I'm just procrastinating, you know? Today though, I was making videos. That's why I was late. So, been a good boy. Good CC. Good CC. Right? Do. Ooh, new music. Is this intro music from the anime? I don't know. I said, never watched it. Need to get round to doing it though. Well, that bangs. That bangs? Okay. Alright. Okay, let's click the things, claim the things. Where are we? We got here. New stuff. Glimpse of the end. Requirement command at level 40 event. There are a total of 5 difficulty levels, all of which are highly challenging, with Dead Master being your formidable enemy. All members will be reset once knocked out during the challenge, making the challenge easier to complete. Each stage has its own 3-star clearance conditions. Collectibles will be rewarded once you have earned a total of 3 stars. The more stars you earn, the higher the quality of the collectibles will be. Okay. So you need to be command at level 40. Omniframe target, new collab character, A-rank construct, Blackrock shooter, fire attacker, new weapon, 6-star rock cannon, bladed cannon. That sounds badass. Character research, Blackrock shooter will be available in new Colting Nightbreaker. This looks fucking sick. Nightbreaker will be on sale at 30% off in top-up Colting supply during event. Let's have a look. How much does this cost? That was 168 for a skin. What's... Let's pretty cool. How much is 168? Shit, that's expensive. You're talking 50 quid, ain't you, really? Well, no, it'd be 20 quid for me, wouldn't it? Because... do I get a bonus of 119 for the first time purchase? Or not? Think about the weapon skin for 28. For the broke bitches, you know? For the broke bitches like me. Yeah, like, I just think with the new, what's it, update, I can't be justifying it. Because I might need to spend money on Wuthering Waves, you know? And I have just spent 400 quid on my car as well, so I gotta be an adult. Gotta be an adult. Ooh. We need to pull on, Crimson's 5-star weapon anyway, actually. Give me the goodies. Give me the goodies. Give me the goodies. Give me the goodies. Let's have a look. Selected member right up. Right in a rank pool 100%. Yeah. Alpha New Year event skin is the best. What's going on, Graham Phil? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so you're looking at what, like $50, yeah, to get it. So, like, I want to pull on it, but at the same time, I do want to, and I know people say you don't necessarily need the weapons, but I do want Crimson's weapon, you know. We need to do some what's it as well today. I need to get Kamoy's memories. So we'll do some of the event as well. How's things anyway, though, Enfield? You good, buddy? Good to see ya. Can only get a one soul from an event now, can't I? I'm thinking like copies. Two seconds. Sorry, 2 seconds, chat. My bad. Oh man, I'm so happy it's Friday though. So happy it's Friday though. Yeah, I like the look of it. We're definitely going to be getting her and maybe getting some copies as well because I think she just looks cool, man. I'm here for it. All right, what's he doing? 63. Let's get some of our characters leveled up a little bit, then shall we? Good
この
gosh.
力がきっと
Let's
よ
level
り役
up
立つようになる
characters. Good gosh.
この力がきっとより役立つようになるこの力がきっと
Oh, that's what I was doing.
より役立つようにすでに身につけたスキルだけれどたまには見直すのも悪くないわね
Okie dokie. Liv! I love you, Liv! Let's level you up. I like this outfit.
もっともっと頑張ります
It's alright, isn't it? It's alright. Did any of you guys see the gameplay for Neverny Swevenis, what did you think? What did you think, man? I'm looking more and more forward to the game, if I'm honest. I'm looking forward to Breakers Unlock the World as well, because that looks fire.
俺はもっと強くなれる。
I think we're definitely going to need to start farming
力が融合されていくのが感じられるな。
some character materials, aren't we? For sure. I think I want to get Nanami leveled up a little bit as well. I quite like her. I quite like her. What we got here? Look at my dorm a second. Commissions. Claim my rewards. So yeah, I am planning to try and double dip tonight if I'm not too tired. As I said, man, trained hard yesterday. Like, my back and body is wrecking. I might just kind of chill out. I don't know if there's any football on tonight either, man. Okay. Oh, okay, you can... Dumbass. See, it was a healing one right off the goal. Right off bat, mate. Right off bat. Yeah. Let's do this one. Right, cool. Heal. Chores for me. Do chores for me. I demand it. I demand it. Complete the dome events. Let's go patter on the edge, shall we? This is not weird at all. It's not weird. Alright. I must admit, sometimes when I'm playing some gacha games, you know, when I'm doing certain things in gacha games, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? You know? I'm an adult. This is really what... How have I got a girlfriend? How have I got a fiance? You know? How have I managed to make these things happen? I mean, look how cute they are. They are cute. They are cute. I like the dorm system. It's kind of cool. Okey-dokey. Yeah, it's a good it's a good time at the minute, isn't it? Really, for gacha games. Just had Zenly Zone Zero. We got this. We got Wuthering Waves update soon as well. Come on, I'm here for it. Just lose all your stress. Easy, easy. Is there anything I can claim? Because I'll just get bodied on this. I'll just get bodied. I'll come here to claim my stuff though. Thank you very much. Fortune machine. Get an oracle. Favorites. Score watching movie. Score watching movie. Barbecue bash. Self pity. Okay. I love the way they hop around. Oh, just give me the rewards, man. Give me the rewards. Do look kind of cute. See, like, now we've got the chibis in Wuthering Waves, man. Give me some stuff like this with the chibis, and then give me like a turn-based battle system as well. It doesn't even have to be 3D like this. Like, I'll take the 2D ones that we got in the recent event. Like, you know what I mean? Take it. Anyway, little three bits for me to just grab quickly. Yep. Okay. All right then. Shall we? Let's do a little bit of memory farming here for Kamui. I can't remember what I got last time. Let me double check actually. I don't think I picked up any. Can't remember what the set is now. What is it I need? Is it? It's Cotty and it's Let's go with a 2-piece Cotty and 4-piece Hannah, yeah? 1, 2, 3, and 5, and then 4 and 6. Wait, where is Oh, it's just the ones I got. Yeah, it's just the ones I got, yeah. I'm assuming anyway. Music's dope though, man. Game of chess, character trial, Outlanders Flame, coaching trial, Nightbreaker, glimpse of the end. Let's do the character trial. Actually, we'll do the what's it first. Let's do the game of chess first. Okay, there we go. 3 ping boost. So we want that in 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, and 5, yeah? Okay. Smacks you out then, smacks you out then. The music is good, isn't it? It's got on Razor as well, welcome to the stream. We're at SS3 now, how big of a difference is SSS? Music is good. I would like, I've been saying, I'd like a PGR Wuthering Waves crossover. Obviously, it'd be really cheap for them because they own the IP. It's their game. Just for one of my Crimson Weave to come over, and there's some other cool characters as well. But two, man, the music slaps. Inject Crimson Weave into my veins in Wuthering Waves, man. Inject it straight into my veins. PGR players are waiting very patiently for the collab. Man, I'm new to PGR. I want that shit now. You know, I want that now. 16 frame. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 5, yeah. And then with the Corrie 2-piece set on 4 and 6. We buy.
この戦い、私を楽しませてほしいものね。
You want about Black Rock?
全力でかかってきなさい。私もいけます。風より解かれし力、我が刃と化せ。聖書を歯ごたえないわ。
Are they like marionette like puppets?
この勝利が終幕ではないわ。
Club is met for me. I'm waiting for Sukra. I need to watch the anime. I do. Anna's hot. Yeah. Yeah. Music slaps on, man. I'm enjoying it so far, not playing so much so long, clearing everything on first day. See, like, me being new to the game, it's all good, it's all great for me, man. It's all new stuff, so, like, I'm loving everything about it at the minute. I've been having a blast with the game, I am.
風より解かれし力我が刃と化せ聖書を歯ごたえないわ次に向かうわよ
Oh, did they
この
raise
勝
that?
利
Oh,
は
that's
終
cool.
幕ではないわ
Yeah, man. I just think when we got the Moonlit Fair event and we got the little chibis, I was just like, oh man, we could have like a little turn-based like little side mode here. It'd be awesome as well. Gimme, gimme, gimme. We want to go 5 as well, yeah. We'll spend a little bit more, and then we'll call it. We'll do the other 2 tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. You guys have been killing on the last 2 videos uploaded, man. GG's. Let's go.
この戦い私を楽しませてほしいものね全力でかかってきなさい私もいけます風より解かれし力我が刃と化せ聖書を歯ごたえないわ
Carry me. Handle holder.
無駄な抵抗はやめなさい聖書を歯ごたえないわ
I really do like Crimson.
次に向かうわよこの勝利が終幕ではないわ
And Bianca Stigmata's cool as well, though. She's actually pretty cool. Only had to go with her on the troll, like, but you know, she was dope. I can't believe it's 10 to 4 already. Again, though, man, I was good. We were late today because I was uploading videos, chat, so I've got an excuse, okay? It's not like usual where I'm just being lazy. You know? So, I mean, here we go. I like how as well the memories are from what is it now? What was the game called? Maybe for Battlegrounds something or another. And sure, Keeper update is taking way too long. And he's having there, yeah. Failure. I just can't wait to get to explore the Black Shores. I can't wait for ray tracing to come as well, because I feel like the Black Shores is like kind of like they've had a lot of that in mind. A lot of extravagant lighting in the Black Shores, you know, because obviously I don't know when ray tracing is coming. I'm hoping it's going to be soon, because because you know, Nvidia showed it off, so it makes me think that it shouldn't be too long. Thought so anyway. So I want to turn ray tracing on. I'd like to. Chessboard Realms. Oh, is this the one he was on about? Oh shit, yeah, we were trying something that. Dude, that I'm getting like a Persona vibe off this, like the way it's laid out, you know? Going Troll, Nightbreaker, Character Trial, Outlander's Flame. Glimpse in the end, let's have a look at the Character Trial. Outlander's Flame, Black Sky, Stars, Halo. Yeah, I know, I was seeing... See, like, for me, I'm not even that bothered about that, because the Tower of Adversity, for me, don't really bother me. I think it's kind of mid, personally. I'll check it out, like, I'll definitely check it out, but yeah, I find it kind of mid. As endgame modes go. Like, for me, I definitely think the Elusive Realms the better endgame. I'd like to see that be built out a little bit more, personally. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, like, I think the reason why I like Elusive Realms so much is because it's the closest thing we've got to something like a dungeon, and that's kind of really what I'd like to see in Wuthering Waves. Obviously, it's not quite there, but it's like, it's as close as we've got at the minute. So, like, I think that's why, I just find it a bit more enjoyable. Black Rock Shooter. Shooter can cast Photon Strike when she has a blazing heart. Okay. Basic attack and red, yellow. Basic attacks and red and yellow 3 pings will accumulate blast energy. When blast energy is full, red and yellow 3 pings deal increased follow-up damage with complete blast energy. Okay. 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 I like the way, like, I like the way it breaks the floor. I like her animations. Seriously, with the holograms in the map being completed and collected dust now, they could add a function where, yeah, I've been saying this for a while, like, I'd like weekly reset content, you know, like whether it's with the holograms, whether it's with like world bosses, raid bosses, however they do it, just have stuff that resets weekly or every other 2 weeks. I definitely think that the game needs content like that, because it feels like the end game, in my opinion, for me, for WuWa, is lacking big time, and the events just really don't hold water. They're not bad events. They're just a reward events. It's just like, okay, the event's cool because I'm getting mats out of it, or I'm getting asteroids out of it. I don't actually. There hasn't been an event really in Wuthering Waves yet, especially any sort of combat event where I'm like, that was cool. You know, that was really cool. That was like the latest one, like the Terror one. It's kind of mid, man. Really, if I'm honest. I'm glad I waited till all the days, like, so I could do it all in one go, and I just cleared it straight away, because like I hate it when you get to do a couple of levels and you have to wait a couple of days, and then because obviously what it is, it's content that can be done in like 30 to 40 minutes, and they want to stretch it over multiple days, don't they? But again, at the end of the day, the game has only been out 5 months now, so you know, I take that into account. I do take that into account. I've said this before, big factor for me, gimme dungeons, right? Take a bit more work, but we've kind of got the pieces there at the minute with Changli's companion quest, Encore's companion quest coming now. The pieces are there. Gimme dungeons, right? You go in, you run the dungeon, you can do it on your own, you can do it in matchmaking or co-op if you want to, where it becomes more of a, well, there'll be raids as well, let's say. So you go through the dungeon, it's kind of linear. There's some maybe little paths here and there that might branch off to some little rooms where you can go and collect stuff, and there's some enemies. You go through certain sections, a bit of light puzzling, a bit of light platforming. You know, you go in, you fight some ads, some lower level monsters, there's a couple of elites, you go on to the next part, beyond some more puzzling, some more platforming, you fight some more ads, there's a couple more elites this time, they're higher level or something, and then you move on, you go through to the end, and it's like a hologram type boss. You fight it, you clear it, you get your rewards, you can run it again now, where everything's leveled up. Then you can start adding on affixes, buffs, debuffs, even let me select the monsters that are in there potentially, all that sort of stuff. And then, like, after, like, say, 1 or 2 clears, so you're at difficulty level 3, maybe here and there, a doors appears that you can go to and open, and there's a little chest in there with some extra mats and some more enemies to fight, and it just, like, you know, it's a little bit different for going up through the levels. And then there's, like, 6 difficulties, say, and it has a weekly reset, where it's a different boss, there's a different rotation of tacits to be added in there, different buffs and affixes and nerfs and debuffs all to be thrown in there. And then they could even add a system where, with something like raids, you get a Phantom Echo and add what I was saying before, where Phantom Echoes let you choose a substat, or potentially a main stat and a substat, maybe, something like that. I think that'd be really cool. Or I just don't think it'll ever happen. But I'd love to see a system like that personally. And then I think like world bosses that have resets, you know, that are for solo stuff, but then have raid bosses where it's like there's a totem on the map and you go to him and you go to this totem and it starts at matchmaking, you know? I wasn't even looking at the screen then. So yeah, like a totem appears, and you go to this totem, and it just sets up matchmaking. You know, like you just go automatically into matchmaking. You wait to find people, and you fight a hard overworld boss. It's like, you know, just super high damage, has a decent health pool. It's kind of like fighting a hologram, but on steroids. You know what I mean? I'd like to see something like that as well. Is the game volume high? Should it be high, man?
切り裂く
This is Lilith then. I'm more interested in trying to look at the boss than fight her, if I'm
貫く
honest.
全出力解放リミッター解除私の炎
I'm trying to get a look at the boss. We'll run this again. Can I just like freeze frame so I can look at the boss, please?
この力を目に焼き付けて
She looks pretty dope. Right, let me run that again a second. Right, we'll pay attention there, but... Wait. We cleared that? I thought I died. Did I die at the same time as her? Right, whatever. I think I died at the same time as her, yeah. I wasn't really paying much attention, if I'm honest. Boss challenge, glimpse of the end, Outlander's Flame, Cheeseboard Realms. Okay, so I don't know if to carry on with a little bit of the story as well, or should we just do some more of the event stuff? Like, because we've only got, like... Let me just find out what time Rosie wants picking up from work. I don't know if she has got to work a little bit more today, so... I usually get there for about 5:15. What time you picking up? Seeing as it's Friday, she'll probably want me to get her as early as possible. Let's do this and then maybe we might do some more of the watch-its. I do want to try and start cracking on with the story. Pathetic, you can't even leave here. Shut up. When I find Tenebrion and cleanse the virus inside me, I won't need you anymore. And then, still living in the clouds. Look, they're closing in. And if they see you like this, then we'll both be recycled. I won't let you come out again. I like Kamui. I do like him. I think he's a cool character.
この戦い私を楽しませてほしいものね
I've got Kamui's signal. He's not far. Kamui?
その程度の風より解かれし力我が刃と化せ聖書を歯ごたえないわ聖書を歯ごたえないわ宿命の風は
Gonna love the power
私が断
stance.
ち切る
Fucking love it. They're all dead though. My bad. I got carried away. I got my cub now as well. I forgot about that.
次に向かうわよこの勝利が
My Echo
終幕では
Prelude,
ない
yeah.
わ
Between 5:15 and R5. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, good day, everyone. Hello, my lovely grey ravens. Seems like I'm the first here again. Vera twirls a lock of her flowing red hair, scheming in delight. A Strike Hawk member corrupted? I've been longing for such a fat piece of merit. I'm not going to stand in your way. I just need to ask Kamui some questions. Whatever you do with him afterward, I won't have any objections. Then please help yourselves. But allow me to remind you that if you all dilly-dally for too long and the other cleaners arrive, you know what I'll do. Kamui, when were you first corrupted? It was back when Roland... Why didn't you tell us so? Because it's usually selling you. So why are you running? Fear? No, I just decided to remove the virus inside me. We both know that there's no such method, otherwise we wouldn't have have that many sacrifices. I can't explain to you because I'm not sure myself. It's nothing more than a gamble. Kamui? In view of our friendship, I can give you the opportunity to execute him. After all, it's the same for me, dead or alive. Enough for your wickedness, Vera. Lucia. Shit's getting deep. The past. Constructs. Oh, is this Alpha? Mistakes end here. How pathetic. Why am I thinking of that? I believe in you, Kamui. Take whatever opportunity you get. Lucia sets down her blade. Weakling. Guess I gotta do everything myself. Hold on. Do you want to stop my mission? Just to let you know, if you do that, that'll be an act of treason. No, I won't stop you. Rather, I demand you. Huh? Remember, that freak pass you gave us? Well, if you're really true to your word, I'd like to redeem it here. How disappointing. I thought you'd use it somewhere more interesting, like... Forget it. What, to clap cheeks? When I got up this morning, I wasn't expecting you to ruin my mood, Lee. Mira turns around and stretches as if relieved and leaves without looking back. The powerful sound of high heels on the steel plate still vaguely reveals her extremely displeased mood. By the way, it's just that I won't intervene in this matter. What happens next? Well, good luck to you all. Au revoir. Alright, okay. Shit's starting to get real now. Shit is starting to get real. I think I am going to get the Forever Winter later as well. I was thinking about double dipping later and playing some Zenless Zones here. I really kind of want to play the Forever Winter, man. I know I've been seeing some like kind of scuffed AI and stuff. I'm just like, dude, it looks so fucking cool. Oh shit, Dame Maggie Smith's died. Sorry to put it down, huh? Professor McGonagall. Yeah, man, there's a lot of the Harry Potter cast now that are dead in here. Shit. 2-6 shot. I love that when I walk outside as well. My parrot's just chilling there and he just like takes a big fat shit right in front of me. It's like, what's up, bro? You know? It's almost like he's trying to alpha me. Like, yeah, I'll just shit in front of you. What are you going to do, Eddie? Nothing. Nothing. Two outlines step out of the shadows. Kamoy of Strikehawk. Heard he's a feisty one. What's he doing like this? He's currently fighting the virus and it is taking a toll on his capacity. When he loses hold, his frame will become empowered by the virus and also begin attacking humans. If that's so, do you need my help, Bianca? No, Karina. No, Karenina. Karenina. As our external aid from Engineering Force, your mission is to ensure the complete destruction of the Punishing Virus factory. Only your secondary mission is to help us retrieve any corrupted frames. But it seems like someone's impeding your work now. Come on, can you walk? I'll make you an opening. Lucia.
この戦い、私を楽しませてほしいものね。
Yeah. Sorry, Bianca. Karenina, I can't let you go any further. It's okay. Let's settle this then.
風より解かれる力、我が刃と化せ。聖書を歯応えないわ。
Collapse! What's Kamoy doing?
次に向かうわよ。
She's panicking. I need to
こ
get
の
out
勝
of
利
here.
は終幕ではないわ。
Such strength. I told you, don't mess with me. Lucia, it's enough. Thank you. Then let the purification mission begin. Target Strikehawk member Kamoy. Connecting. Wait, Bianca. Are you here to plead for his mercy? Sort of. Bro. Kamoy, I know what you're planning. Give me some time, just hold on. I don't think there's anything that can change the outcome, Strikehawk leader. There is. Only the security clearance is a bit high. That's nothing but a hypothesis. Yes, but the actions of the Ascendants have proven its existence. It can help Kamoy's situation. I'll try and get the application and paperwork done. What then? To become like kind of an Ascendant? Something? Greetings, Commander. You now have access to the medal system. Medals are issued to those who have contributed to the cause of the United Human Front. You can find yours in the central database. Got it. Medal list unlocked. Okay.
Hi.
Gimme. What we got now? Is it 4 or 5 days till Crown of Liberty? This is another game that I'm waiting to see come out as well. Pioneer. I mean, has there been any sort of indication when that game's coming? No announcement, just see some people replying to them and they're saying, like, you know, they're just working on development, so it's That's a nice shopkeeper illustration, isn't it? It's very nice. I like that. I like that. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. What's going on, Chornax? A game called Pioneer. It's like a mix between a survival extraction MMO kind of game. There's like a PV, like there's like a big open world, I think. It's got like subsections where it's more PvE orientated. Then there's like raids, bosses, all that sort of stuff, and then there's like a PvP kind of extraction area, I think. It looks really interesting. It's kind of like a mix between like something like Stalker slash Fallout slash Metro. It's really cool. A game I've been looking forward to for a while. I think we can get away with one more mission, yeah. We'll do some of the event stuff as well. I think probably not tomorrow now. It'll be Sunday, just to let everybody know. I do want to try and stream again tonight, but we might play some PGR and some Zenless. I don't know. I'll see. Because I do really kind of want to pick up Future Forever Winter. I'll see how things go. I'll see what I decide. I'll see what I decide to do. I'll say this, and I probably won't even stream because I'm a douchebag. But yeah, I do need to get more deeper into this now. 2 outlines. Wait a minute. We just did this shit. Did I just click on the one prior?
この戦い、私を楽しませてほしいものね。
Clicked on the wrong one. More mistake. More mistake. Has he gone anywhere though, Jornax? Welcome. Yeah, I was 100%ed. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. Still hidden then. We'll start it, shall we? Probably get one more out. Probably do one more. Liv, we're here. This is Mind. A mine testing site from the old world. We'll have to reach the core area of this building. I'll deal with the enemies nearby. Meanwhile, you only have to protect yourself. Let's get through here first. I'll explain to you later. I can do it. I'll just be careful not to come into contact with these things. Oh, bitch. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Shit, those things are fucking me up. Oh shit. Ah! Dude, I swear to God they're fucking coming straight for me. Oh my God, dude, these things are fucking me up. They're fucking me up, chat. They're fucking me up. Oh. Let's get out of here. That nearly got very dicey indeed. Almost. Alright, then we're gonna have to call it there, chat, because it is it's nearly 25 past now, man. And if I end up leaving it too late, I'll be late getting Rosie from work. Yeah, so I do plan to try and get on again this evening. I'll try anyway, like I say, because I'll probably have my tea and then be like, you know what, I'm kind of feeling like just chilling now. But if not, we'll be back later. It's either gonna be play some Forever Winter, which if I do that, I won't be live on YouTube, guys. I'll be live on the second YouTube channel, but not on this YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch. Go up over to my Twitch channel. So yeah, if you want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. It's pixeltree_. So / Twitch / pixeltree_. Check me out on Twitch. Yeah, I will be live again on Sunday. there'll probably be more than likely no stream tomorrow. So if I don't stream again this evening, I won't see you till Sunday. So if I don't, guys, have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing weekend. Yeah, man, enjoy your Friday. If I'm not back again this evening, I will I'll see you on Sunday. If you haven't as well, guys, 2 videos I uploaded today. 2. Actually was being a YouTuber today. That's why I was late getting live. So check those out. We reacted to the Resonator showcase for Shorekeeper, and we broke down the patch notes that have just dropped. And it's official. Jian's back. Yoo-hoo's on his banner. It kind of blows, but I get it. Just personally for me, because I'm selfish and I wanted it to be on the Shorekeeper banner, you know? So yeah, what's going on, fanfex? The punishment of the Grey Raven is right here, but I'm about to bounce. Cheese, thank you very much for the biddies as well, bro. Appreciate you. I'll catch you all later. Like I say, guys, if I don't see you later on tonight, I'll see you on Sunday. Enjoy your weekend. All right, love your faces. Get on.